Hello, beautiful Libra. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Libra, this is your monthly read for February. And we're going to start with an overall energy here with this beautiful deck. And I'm going to read from the book what it says, word by word. And then we're going to go deeper into the message and see what we have for you for this month. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps me a lot. And also, please like the video if you do. I want to also remind you that I do personal readings at this time. I quit doing the extendeds and I'm focusing more in on one-on-one right now. So if you're interested in one just like this with your own questions, get some answers for yourself, please send me a message. The address is in the description box. Libra, what do we have for you? Wow, 7 deadly sins. And now I'm not supposed to talk before I actually read, but I almost can't hold it. It's such a, I don't know, it's such an in-your-face image. Seven deadly sins for Libra. Let's see what this is about. Keys, no, that was the other one. I was going to say keys to goodness, but that was 7 heavenly virtues. 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. Welcome to the world of human nature. The 7 deadly sins are at the root of all destructive behavior. Greed and other negative traits drive harmful human activity that impacts the quality of life on Earth, particularly the environment. It is a lack of concern for the preservation of Mother Earth and all these humans' destructive traits that are leading to the devastation. I'm so sorry. Let's just start over. It is a lack of concern for the preservation of Mother Earth and all these humans' destructive traits that are leading to the devastation of life on this planet. And what the 7 deadly sins mean is sloth, laziness, being physically and emotionally inactive, gluttony, overindulgence in anything to the point of waste, lust, an intense desire for physical and sexual gratification, greed, excessive pursuit of material possessions and power, wrath, extreme feelings of uncontrollable anger, envy, discontentment aroused by another's good fortune, pride, excessive self-love, and arrogance. I feel like you could not be further away from all of this because you're Libra. At the core of Libra, you probably are struggling with this right now. That's what I mean with, like, look at this. It's so telling. It's so vivid and it's so in your face, the image of this. And let's see if you can hear me. I see this as you, Libra, filled with the rainbow colors, filled with balance, filled with joy and happiness, and coming in wanting to balance this planet out and surrounding and having all the animals on your side. All the animals are with you. The animal kingdom, the nature, plant kingdom, probably the babies as well. Look at those. You have all those animals around your feet. And it starts out well here. We have a little bit of a bush flower thing going on, and then soon enough we're coming into this very destructive factories that just lets out all these toxins. You see all that side there is just really dark. we could focus, please. And they're all blindfolded. It's just like they don't see it. I would call them the sheep, the sleeping sheep that is just not knowing what they're doing. And it's like you're standing here trying to send out your beautiful energy, your beautiful rainbow energy, and connect and make sense of all of this. And it's just not, you see, it's just not happening. You can't reach them. You can't push anything on them because they don't hear. So let's see what this is about, because I mean, this is so grand. This is like such a topic. We could probably talk about this for a month. And where does that fit in your reading? Like for your personal reading, it's a general reading, but like for Libra, because this is it's a big task. And I know that Librans, of course, there's a lot of people that doesn't feel good when they look out into the world and there's injustice. But if you ask the Librans, librarians, they're just suffering. Like, to just look out into the world and see all that injustice and see all the unfairness and see the imbalance going on, that probably hurts Libra at the soul level, because it's just so in your DNA. It's so in your soul to want to create balance and fairness for all. So, what can we tell Libra here? Why is this coming out? What do we want to share with them? Wow. Knight of Gabriel, Knight of Raphael. Okay. And one more. For Libra. Okay. If we take down, I mean, this is such a big, like I said, this is such a big topic, and it's such a collective topic. But if we sort of take it down a notch and take it to Libra level, and just for the Libra collective, this can also be that you're doing something in your immediate family. You're doing something in your immediate friend circle, something around your work environment. Whatever this is like, if there's a toxic situation that you're in, if you're in a romantic partnership and you've been trying for your life to just reach out and talk someone into some sense. We say the opposite way around usually, but like you're trying to talk someone into their sense, like to just have some sort of sense in their brain. You're trying to reach out to a family member, to a sister, a brother, a mother, whoever in a family, even a work-related situation. It can even be that like you're just in a situation where it feels like whatever you're sending out is just not being reciprocated. It's just at this time you're not feeling, or you are feeling. You have to determine for yourself. Either you're really, really frustrated that people around you don't hear you or don't care or cannot receive what you're trying to tell them or trying to show them. If this is a toxic relationship, they're just literally not hearing what you're saying. If this is like a toxic friendship, they're not listening, like they're not coming into the vibe, let's say. So whatever you're sending out vibrationally in a very happy place, like in a very aligned place, it's not being reciprocated. And here, it's actually talking about to not give up. This is, it's a situation with environmental issues. So it sort of ties into things happening with the planet as well. So it's like, it is a bigger picture, but it's a smaller picture, like on a bigger scale and also within your immediate within your immediate situation in your own life. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. And this might even be like that I've tuned into someone that this is so important for, that like, I mean, obviously it's a Libra message, but it can be very narrowed down to like one or two people that just needs to hear this one this time around. That no matter what you do, like no matter what you try, to not give up. But I just feel like we can't continue on in this same relationship, or we can't continue on in the same friendship or same family dynamic, or if there's something at work that you have tried to like for ages to just shift around, that you just can't continue to do what you're doing because it falls flat and it's not being received. But it's saying do not give up. Like there's been a dry spell for such a long for such a long time that it just feels like it's just a never-ending situation. But it is an ending situation. We have 9 there that speaks about the ending, and we have the Knight of the Knight of Raphael coming out afterwards, which is you know, I have a very weird feeling. I'm sitting with a very weird feeling today. It's almost like I want to shake it. It's almost like I want out of this reading. It's like I almost want to start over and get more positive energy in here, because I don't want to sit in this energy. Obviously, I won't do that. Obviously, I will be the messenger, but I just feel like that's probably you. You're sitting in a situation, Libra, for whatever reason, and for whatever, like, what is the connection there? Is it like a toxic romantic relationship, a toxic friendship, toxic work environment, or even in your own family? That there's such an awkward and such an, I just, in Swedish I would say illa till mods. I would say I'm just really uncomfortable. I always also get a little bit of like tipping, walking on eggshells. Like you can't really speak your truth or really speak your mind. It doesn't go well over. But look at this. Like we have the Knight of Raphael coming out. So it's like such a different energy. And so it's asking of you to change your focus altogether. If you've been trying to heal a situation, try to heal a relationship, or try to heal a toxic work environment for such a long time, it's like you walk into a wall over and over and over again. There's actually no one listening, because it's so far off between the energies here that it's just not going well over. And so I would just drop, it says to not give up, but give up the situation that you're in. Give up let go of the situation, like whether it's a romantic situation, let go of that. If it's a work environment, let go of it, which means quit. Or, you know, because it feels like where you're at, it's just never going to be received. We need to switch it all together. And here's where something completely different comes in. This is like a 180, and I don't think that it's going to be like just like that. Just you're turned around and there was something completely different. It takes a little bit of time, but it is for the month of February, so it can all fit in this month. It can, or it wouldn't have come out. It's just do not give up, stay determined, and move forward. And in will this beautiful new energy enter, because you don't give up, but because you're willing to start to let go of whatever is toxic in your life. Does that make sense? Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So this is like asking you to let go. If this is letting go of your workplace, work environment, if this is letting go of a friendship, no matter how long you stay together, like or how long, like we were, you know, childhood friends or high school friends. We've been friends ever since. It doesn't really matter if you've been friends ever since, because if the information has been exchanged and you have moved on, you've grown up, and you've gone your at least your energetic separate ways, then you're being asked right now to let that go, because the more you hang on to it, the more toxic it's going to become. It's almost like the toxicity is the thing that is now sort of driving you away. Like because you weren't supposed to stay there in the first place. Does that make sense? I just don't want to see you drag more toxicity into this. And whether that is a relationship or even thoughts in your mind, like it doesn't serve you to stick around in these thought forms anymore, that you're being like releasing the thought form and coming into a whole different, like this is just, it's a whole type of different relationship entering your path. It's a completely different work environment. Like you would be amazed to work at a place like, I had no idea people could respect each other this much or be this friendly or be this loving, you know. Or it's a new soul tribe friend, or it's a new partnership, like a romantic partnership like this is showing. It's going to be so vastly different, and it's asking you to just do not give up on your do not give up on your dream, or do not give up on your where you're headed, but give up the, I think you know where the energy is not reciprocated, and you know it's time to walk away, basically. And then we have 5 of Michael, which is like trying to, this is a little bit more like 9 of Gabriel as well. This is like trying to sweep it under the rug. It's trying to like, if I don't talk, if I don't address this, you know, it might not be real, or it might not be true, or we might not have to separate, or we might stay friends forever, or we might, you know, it's just a feeling here of, if I don't talk about it, it might go away. But in this very, and I'm the first person to actually agree with that, because the less you focus on some certain energy, the less that energy becomes activated, and the less you have it around you in your life. It's just something here that really benefits from being brought up to the surface as things are right now, and for you to completely shift path altogether. And the way you do that is to actually address the conflict, address the situation. I'm going to do this now instead. I'm going to go there instead. Like, and not just go there or just end things and move on and not talk about it, but just rather include other people in your plans in where you're going. Take things up to the light. Okay, so this might be for one Libra. I'm seeing that you might actually be in a toxic relationship, and here comes a new person that enters your life. And this new person, you might feel guilty that you have feelings for this new person. You might feel like you're a bad person for like even giving in to feeling this strongly for someone else when you're with another person already, whether you're a woman or a man, and whether you have children together with this first person. You might feel like, how on earth can I be attracted to someone else when I, like, this is my children's father, this is my children's mother. Sometimes when we're sort of not capable of moving out of a situation ourselves, you're going to be nudged in the right direction. You're going to be nudged in a situation where you might actually meet someone new, completely new, while still in the old relationship. And this new person actually helps you to move out of the old one, if that makes sense. If there's a job situation, the job would be that there's an opportunity coming in, knocking on your door, and you're like, oh, I don't know how to quit my job. I don't know what to do with this. That this new opportunity that comes in is like helping you on the way. Okay? Can we clarify this a little bit, please? Yeah, there's so many shifts for you, Libra. There's like I said, we're going from this toxicity, and I'm starting to wonder if this toxicity now, this relationship or this situation, it has a little bit of years on it. Like it is a moment ago. It might not be just now. It might be a moment ago. Because here we have movement, choices, and decisions. Number 2, movement, choices, and decisions. And I'm actually going to read from the book. Where everything is shifting. Red border, number 2. Okay. This card indicates a time of movement. Significant changes and choices must be made. With hard work, great effort, and determination, you have the ability to juggle all the demands that are in front of you. I just want to stop there for a bit and say, this is exactly what I mean. This card indicates a time of movement. Significant changes and choices must be made. That is you when you're thinking, should I leave this relationship? Should I not be here anymore? Should I go here? Should I do that? Yes. It's really time to follow that inner guidance. Just starting over here. With hard work, great effort, and determination, you have the ability to juggle all the demands that are in front of you. Whether they concern money, business decisions, or other projects, it's important to stay flexible and focused. You don't have to do it alone. Reach out for the best advice and assistance. In addition, I don't think it's an addiction. In addition, a financial union or partnership may present itself to you. And this is the second time I have the indication that there's something new, someone different, something that will shake things up for you in a best way is coming in. In addition, a financial union or partnership may present itself to you. The more time you take to make these vital decisions and choices, the longer it will be before you can move toward your goals in the physical material world. The changes that are emerging aren't some random acts or coincidences. They're all part of a positive and larger scheme. Notice the connections with everything, as this will enable you to avoid future problems and conflicts. It really is urging you to move forward. It like every single thing points you to. So if you're in a toxic relationship, Libra, it's not going to work. Obviously, I'm just a messenger here. I'm just telling you this, and it's up to you what you do with this message. But it's clear in the energy here today that staying on in that relationship, staying on in that friendship, staying on in that work environment, no. It will only get more and more toxic. And we're changing here now. The movement and the choice, the decision is so vital that you choose to go over to, like I said again, we're not giving up. You're not giving up on whatever it is that you're doing. But there's something new instead. Some final messages here. Let's see what the angels wants to, if they want to add anything at all. Angels, what do you have for Libra, please? Okay, so this is not a time to be brave, have endurance, have stamina, have patience. Like, this is not a time to just show off Libra's awesome sides at dealing with situations. This is a time for you to say it's okay to let go. Final advice for Libra, please. Take action. It's time. I see this as a leading star, like right there. There's like it's a shooting star. The shooting star represents wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, etc. And then it's almost like following your true north. And it really was no pun intended, but that's my second channel. Plugging a little bit there. This is the shooting star. This is like follow your true north. Follow where it feels good to go. Take action and move forward. This is not the moment to just sit still and do nothing. It really will serve you to move forward. Okay? want to send you like a cyberspace hug here today, because it feels like you need it a little bit to move out of the old and into the new. And it takes a little bit of bravery to do so when you're coming from this type of energy, I feel. Okay, that is what I have for you, beautiful Libra. I hope this is helpful. Thank you so much for being here, watching, and I see you next time. Bye.